everyone, this is Draco Evolve back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation. Now, today we've got a lot of things to cover, a lot of developments since my video last night in regards to Thiago Alcantara, in regards to Dayot Upamecano, and a few outings as well concerning Fred and Chris Smalling. But as you can see, there's a bit of a change at the bottom. You can see there's the players and the timers, so you can skip around videos, see which one matters to you most. But it's quite interesting, so stick around. And these are the sources that have been coming on through. I've been reading newspapers, Twitter feeds, etc., etc. So I'm gonna kind of put them all together and have a bit of a discussion. But first up, it is the man of the hour. It is Thiago Alcantara. So reports are coming out that Manchester United are interested in Thiago Alcantara, and they have officially joined the race with Liverpool to sign Thiago Alcantara. However, there has been some reports coming out, especially with this article, I'll read it out, that United may have a crucial edge when it comes to the pursuit of Thiago Alcantara. So I'm going to read you out the article. Manchester United could reportedly have a key edge over rivals Liverpool in the race for the transfer of Thiago. The Bayern Munich midfielder may have just played a starring role in his club's Champions League win at the end of 2019-2020 season, but his future at the Allianz Arena is in serious doubt as he heads into the final year of his contract. And we all know that the board has confirmed that most likely Thiago will be leaving this summer. Alcantara Thiago, I preferred that name, is said to have held talks with Manchester United according to Jan Vojfotov. I'm calling him Jan in the tweet below, but it may be more complicated than that. So I'll go through the tweet here as well later on. Jan does cast some doubts over United willing to afford Thiago's wages, as he said, and so that's a bit of a mixed feeling. I'll go to the tweet right here. So as you can see, Jan has tweeted this early this morning, where he says, in regards to Thiago to Manchester United have been in talks with Thiago. So far, Thiago's wage demands are too high. To be continued. So there's confirmation. He is a credible source. Confirmation saying that Manchester United have been in talks with Thiago, but his wages are too high, which is kind of casting some sort of doubt in terms of our potential signing of Thiago to Manchester United. Another bit of update from Christian Falk, who's another credible journalist. Has got an update on Thiago. Liverpool is still in talks. Man United have not yet submitted an offer. It's not to say that Manchester United have not spoken to the player. There's two different things. Normally with the negotiations, as we've seen in recent times, the clubs kind of spend weeks and months negotiating a fee, but to make the process faster, the clubs kind of go out and start the negotiations of the players' contracts early, get that agreed. So Manchester United have spoken to Thiago's have spoken to Thiago and his representatives. However, the wage demands are too high. Now, if Manchester United are struggling with Thiago's wages, then that means Liverpool are in a bigger problem than we are, because Liverpool, it's well known Liverpool cannot afford the wages. It's well known. And if Manchester United are buckling on his wages, then Liverpool will be buckling as well, and then some. So I don't think Liverpool will have a chance in terms of signing Thiago, in my personal opinion, if Manchester United come into the fray. And I'm sure with the wages, etc., etc., Manchester United will figure something out, because he is a talent and a world-class talent, world superstar, and is available for what, £30 million at tops, guys? Come on. And I'm sure negotiations will continue over the next couple of days. But that's in regards to Thiago. My personal opinion, I would love to have Thiago in Manchester, at Manchester United. Some people have seen that wages are a bit of a, not wages, the age is a bit of a problem. But you see, he's the type of player that can play for a few years. Certainly at the top level, he's proved it. He'll bring so much control and balance, and his press resistance, right? Teams who play high pressing, he has a special skill that he dunks and swivels away, which will enable someone like us who are trying to press high up on the pitch, have that perfect synergy and tactical approach to it, right? And he can be the stopgap to the next batch of players. Looking up and seeing a role model, a professional who's won everything in club football and international as well, to at the club 2-3 years down the line. We got Matic for God's sake, Mata as well, and you're thinking someone like Thiago who's miles ahead of them, who will not come into the lineup. Of course, Thiago will come into the lineup. You do not miss out on players like Thiago, right? When they come in and are made available for that particular price, you go and challenge them, right? Some reports have come out and said that Bayern Munich might have leaked some news in regards to Thiago's transfer to get Liverpool to pay up quickly. That is a tactic to that can work, but that is squashed by journalists like Christian Falk and Jan, who are very, very credible sources, to come out and say that Manchester United are actually in contact with Thiago in regards to a transfer to Old Trafford. As you can see, the wage demands are too high. But that's the latest on Thiago's transfer to Manchester United. Thiago's transfer to Man United. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I had a lot of interactions yesterday, which I will obviously go through later on, or now in the video, or after Dayot Upamecano's Dayot Upamecano's transfer, right? I'll pick up one of your quotes and we'll go through it. So, bit of a latest on Dayot Upamecano. Mark Ogden, not sure how reliable he is, but he's all right, I guess. Is saying that Upamecano is a top target for Manchester United, right? So I'm going to read you out this article. Manchester United are reportedly upping their efforts to sign RB Leipzig defender Dayot Upamecano. As Donny van de Beek's official announcement is imminent, United need to make an financial room for another signing, reportedly Jadon Sancho and Upamecano. Fabrizio confirms that Roma are expected to submit a fresh bid for Chris Smalling. We'll go through that. He also adds that the United are looking to add a defender if an opportunity arrives. So, the article goes on to claim the Athletic have claimed Manchester United will continue to scout Upamecano in a bid to find a Maguire long-term partner in the heart of defence. The 21-year-old performed brilliantly during Leipzig's run to the Champions League semi-finals, and I agree with that. James Cooper confirmed that United would like a fresh centre-back to challenge Victor Lindelof and Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly being injury-prone, bit of a trust issue there, concern there. Dayot Upamecano renewed his contract, which will expire in 2023. His current release clause stands at 50 million euros. That is probably not right. His clause, widely reported, is active from next summer, right? But that's the latest on Dayot Upamecano. I'll read this article in a bit. So Manchester United have some confirmation. We have confirmation. Various outlets are coming out and saying that Manchester United are interested in Dayot Upamecano and they would like to have a centre back. Look, I've said it many times before, and people have said that, we have this defender, we don't need another defender. I'm telling you guys now, we do need another defender, right? We got Lindelof and Maguire, who are the first choice centre backs, right? Lindelof, there's some serious doubts in his performances. I don't trust him sometimes. Maguire needs someone who can complement him, and Lindelof is not that type of player. Secondly, Eric Bailly is perfect defender to complement Maguire. Problem is his inconsistency. He played around 50 games since we signed him. That's 3-4 seasons to play 50 games. That is a huge concern. If we can keep him fit, brilliant. Okay, that's it. That is it. We don't. Phil Jones, we don't trust. Rojo, Chris Smalling, they're gone. They're pretty much gone. So who else do we have? We don't have any experienced centre backs apart from those 2 or 3. So I've always said that we need a centre back, right? We're in the Champions League next season. We are going to be playing Premier League games, which will be literally cup finals every weekend, and then we won't have a chance to rest up players because in the midweek because we're playing in some nonsense team in the Europa League. We're going to be in the Champions League, so we need to have a depth of squad. Eric Bailly, Lindelof, Maguire, and Dayot. 4 centre backs who can rotate amongst each other all day long. Phil Jones, Chris Smalling, Marcus Rojo, they are not good enough. they're not good enough, and they should be sold, which we'll get to in a little bit. The outings of Chris Smalling potential. So having to sign someone like Dayot Upamecano, a 21-year-old star, a very bright future ahead. We all know that, and to be the only reported club to be in for him at this particular moment is something. Is so simple. We should get it over the line. Reportedly, fee are they're saying around 50 million pounds or euros, whatever you want to call it, which is a bit much. But I think there's certain reports are coming out this morning that United are willing to give around 37 million pound, then another 5-10 million pound with add-ons, which will make it in and around 50 million pounds. 50 million pound is an investment for a 21-year-old who you can easily have for at least 10 seasons. Yes, we need a left-footed centre back. However, reports are coming out that if an opportunity rises, of course we don't need a left-sided centre back. We'll just go for him, right? And we'll get a bit to Fabrizio Romano's tweet, the second half of it. Manchester United board are also working to sign a new centre back if a good opportunity will be on the market next weeks. So he has confirmed that Manchester United are. He didn't say who it was, but he has confirmed that United are interested in a centre back if an opportunity does arrive, and he is really really good. Going back to this article I found from Manchester Evening News, the former head of youth recruitment, Derek Langley, he told that players that Manchester United have turned down includes the likes of Matthias de Ligt, Frankie de Jong, and obviously Dayot Upamecano. So United need to start trusting that the foreign scouts probably have a lot more talent in terms of finding players than the English scouts, right? Because if we were already given scout reports of Matthias de Ligt, Frankie de Jong, and Dayot, who are now world superstars, 2 of the 3 are world superstars playing for big clubs at that time, and then we turn them down. It just shows that the fundamental problem is not with the scouting, it's actually with the people who's in charge of the transfers, i.e. Ed Woodward. So Dayot now is going to cost you triple what would have costed us if we went for it a few seasons ago, maybe. But it's better late than never, I say. If United go in now, you'll get him at a cut price, right? Next season, you're probably going to give us a release clause of 30 million pounds or whatever. But next season will mean that we're probably going to be struggling through this season if we do not sign a centre back. Dayot is already a huge talent. Go and get him, United. There is no question about it. Talking about going outs and ins, we're going to talk about Fred. So as we know, it's going to be a quick thing about Fred. Fred is pretty much out of United. There are numerous reports coming out that Fred will be leaving Manchester United, right? And he fueled that by liking a post in regards to, Galatasaray is interested in hiring the midfielder, and he liked that post, which is a bit of a dead giveaway in terms of where we see Fred at future at. For me personally, Fred, if we got Donny van der Beek, right, where does it leave? Where does that leave Fred? I think Donny van der Beek is a huge upgrade to Fred. They are both similar style players, but Donny van der Beek is a huge upgrade. Hence why we do not need Fred. You can see that Fred was given plenty of chance by Ollie. Unfortunately, he didn't take it. He had patches of great form, but he never took the chances. And that's why I think Fred will be leaving Manchester United this season, especially if the rumours are true in regards to Thiago. But that's the latest. Quick touch on that. I'm gonna go through one of your comments. As I said, drop your comments, guys, and I'll pick it up and read through it, and get involved. Really, I don't do any live shows in regards to transfers like other channels, so this is the closest I get to interact with you guys. So we're gonna pick a comment from my guy Shane, aka the United Man. Guys, if you haven't checked his channel out, go and check his channel out. Such a wonderful person, does great content around Manchester United, has such a bubbly nature as well. But he said, in regards to my yesterday's video, Thiago and Dayot update. Yeah, look, we are looking good at the moment. This time next week we'll know where we stand with regards to the other transfers. Hopefully it leads to more deals. And I agree, we are looking good. It seems to be a sudden surge of uplift from United to go and get signings done, right? We've got Donny van de Beek done so quickly, and it was a bit of a surprise to every single one. And then we got rumors coming out, strong rumors coming out that Thiago, Dayot, those type of players are coming at United. United are in negotiations. Obviously, it's crucial that United sign players this week at the very minimum because we got the 14-day UK quarantine rules and the new season starts in about a couple of weeks' time. So if you don't sign them this season, it will mean that potentially these new players will be missing maybe the first one or maybe even two games of the season. But it does look good. United man, thank you so much for the comment. Check his channel out, guys. Such a great person. But moving on to the next bit of news, it is around Chris Smalling. So we touched upon it a little bit before. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it as well. Manchester United expect to receive a new bid from AS Roma to sell Chris Smalling. That has come out the last few hours quite strongly as well. And this is the article that come out and said, actually will be sorely aware by now. AS Roma still haven't managed to convince Manchester United to let Chris Smalling return to the Serie A club. The Premier League side continues to be stubborn about their 20 million or so asking price, which is the Italians are refusing to meet. There's a reason for that, mostly his age and the fact he himself desperately wants to move back to the club that he helped him rekindle his form over the past season. That's why Corella della Sport are suggesting on Tuesday, explaining Chris Smalling has refused other offers received from the Premier League because he is waiting for Roma. A new proposal was made by the Italian club CEO, Fienga, last week, bringing the offer to 14 million euros. That's still short of the asking price. So this is the latest on Chris Smalling. Obviously, we all know it's no secret that Chris Smalling is going to be one of the players that is going to be leaving Manchester United. And rightly so, I don't think he has a future at the club. I don't think it. Then to raise some funds to finance another centre back will be the ideal move. But according to this report, Manchester United have put an asking price of 20 million euros, which AS Roma are not willing to meet. They have submitted an offer last week around 40 million euros. But I think it's a matter of when, not if, with Chris Smalling moving to AS Roma. I'm sure there will be some sort of leeway and getting him at the club, freeing up some wages for potential new transfers coming in to Manchester United. But that's the latest on the outgoings. Nothing too important, nothing too breaking at the moment. But this was the latest news on Thiago to Man United, Dayot Upamecano to Man United, Chris Smalling to AS Roma, Fred to Galatasaray, and obviously your comment section as well. I'll be back live tomorrow, or if there is a breaking major news from reputable sources later on today, I'll be back to cover that as well. As always, guys, thank you so much for the support in the last videos. It means so much. I'll catch you guys tomorrow and stay forever.